So this is the Pi 3 booting, and please forgive the poor quality of the video. It was filmed on my phone as I don't have a video camera. I'm very much an audio person, but hopefully you'll get the idea anyway of the various speed tests that I've done with it. So having booted, open the terminal and type glxgears. And after the first slow one, I don't know why it's always slow, that first one, but anyway, you get about 38, 39-ish frames per second. So a quick look at Scratch and the Pac-Man demo. Which loads fairly quickly, and then once you're playing it, it's very, very fast and very playable. So the web browser, it's pretty decent. It loads pretty fast. Scrolling seems to be okay. You do get that blocky loading thing happening, but on the whole, I think it's certainly possible to browse the web on it if you've got a bit of patience. But I think you need less patience than with the Pi 2, as you'll see in a bit. So that was the Pi podcast, and now I'm going to linuxluddites.com. That's my other podcast about Linux and free software. And a quick look at the Twitter for that, which defaults to mobile.twitter.com, which is interesting. But again, fairly usable. So look at Libreoffice, which loads pretty quickly now. And I didn't really have time to do a full-blown test of it, but it seems perfectly usable. More so than on the Pi 2, again, as you'll see a little bit later on in this video. But doing basic stuff like I'm doing here, I had absolutely no problems at all. It was actually a pleasure to use it. And a test that I forgot to do the second time round on the Pi 2 was opening up Audacity. Just a very quick test. It takes a little while longer because it's quite a heavy program, but there you go, it loads up. And I have done tests of recording and it's been, well, reasonably successful. I wouldn't want to rely on it. But anyway, that's it shutting down now. And so now plugging in the Pi 2, and here we are booting. And it doesn't seem to take a lot longer. I haven't timed it, but it seems to be roughly the same to me. Although looking at this, I think that is a little bit longer. So again, glxgears. So kind of early 20s frame rate there, significantly slower. And again, this is without the OpenGL driver. This is just, I took the SD card out of the Pi 3, put it straight into the Pi 2 and booted it. So it's exactly the same state. So again, a look at Scratch. And again, the Pac-Man demo, which as you'll see, takes a little bit longer to load. And once it has loaded, it's definitely slower. You can see, I mean, that is just slower and a little bit jerkier. I've heard that if you overclock the Pi 2, you can get it to be a lot smoother and faster. But again, this is just totally default state. I just wanted to do a fair test, really. Much less playable. Bit of a jump cut coming up here while I plugged in a Wi-Fi dongle, because of course the Pi 2 doesn't have Wi-Fi built in. And so here's a web browsing test again, and it is definitely less responsive. You can see it takes that little bit longer to load, and it took longer to load the player there, and to redraw things, it is that little bit slower, definitely. But again, the mobile Twitter is quite a light page anyway, so it doesn't tax the browser too much. So Libreoffice, now this was quite an interesting test. As you can see, it's taken a lot longer to load in the first place. And so there's me typing quick test. But when I tried to change the font size on it, I found a bit of a strange bug, really. I managed to change the font itself, no problem, centered it, but then looking at changing the font size, I got, oh, what's happening there? I was very confused by that for a second, and it turns out that it was just a bit of a bug, and I definitely didn't see that on the Pi 3. Don't know if that's to do with the power of the Pi 3. So there you have it, the Pi 3 significantly faster than the Pi 2. Thanks for watching, and check out thepipodcast.com and linuxluddites.com.